sit in the front row. I'm not sure if lights go off. They don't have any floodlights. I don't. To start the evening, we will have the Fort McMurray Avrona Ukrainian Dance Club, and with some introduction.
Good evening. My name is Leanne Kumka, and we're with the Fort McMurray Avrona Ukrainian dancers. Jina danced with us last year with our adult group. She had come out to our year-end concert the year before that and saw how much fun we had out on stage, and she said, I have to be up there with that group. So we welcomed her to our group last year, and she did an excellent job up on stage with us. And we're just fortunate that we got to dance with her, and we are here tonight just to share one dance with you.
Well, thank you very much for coming up for that fantastic dance. How about a round of applause again for those young people? Well, everybody, we're all settled down, so good evening and welcome to Jina's celebration of life. Jina was a loved and valued member of the Fort McMurray community, and she was a decent, clean, and honest wife and mother, very much loved. Next, my brother Peter will come up and he will deliver the eulogy.
Well, you all know that I'm Peter, Gina's husband, and tonight is all about Gina, not my son Peter, nor me. My family lineage is from Northumbria, England, an area that was ruled by the Norse for a couple of hundred years. My brother Miles, my son Peter Jr., and I have their blood and a bit of Anglo-Saxon for good measure, and this is why I'm telling you this. Death was such a common occurrence in late ancient times, it was viewed as ordinary. In the Norse and Anglo-Saxon cultures, the surviving members of families celebrated the deceased person's life and deeds rather than dwell in grief. This is a wise and benevolent action of understanding for the passing of loved ones, be it your mother, father, wife, sons, or daughters, and close family, and a lesson we should all take heed of. Jina lived her life to the fullest, and I believe through founding and managing the Fort McMurray Chess Club, she gained more pleasure and sense of achievement than anything else she ever did. Jina is truly the Queen of Chess. We will never forget those who went before us and those whom we shared our lives with. Let us celebrate the life of our lost and loved ones and be thankful for all the moments we shared. And all I can say is, God bless you, my dear Jina. Deus vult. Thank you.
Now we will have a speech from Peter John.
My mother was a strong, intelligent, and hardworking woman that dedicated her entire life to ensuring mine was well. Every day upon returning from school, she would be waiting to hear how my day went, the grade I got on my test, the girls I talked to, and the food I ate, always making sure I was healthy and happy. Because of her, many things have happened in the chess club, as well as things with me as well. As a result of her relentless reminders, constant criticisms, and beliefs. What she has taught me throughout my life cannot be learned from a book, nor from a film, as the lessons I am referring to derive from bonding and love. It is through great difficulty that I am standing up here today, as I never anticipated to be left without a mother to phone so early in life. There's so many things that were left undone and undiscussed between her and I, but there's nothing I can do now. Her passing has taught me many lessons that I will carry with me forever. She taught me that life is much shorter than one thinks, and that you don't know what you have until it's gone. I never realized what life would be without a mother until the day after her passing. My final words to her were, I promise that I will make you proud, and I promise to be successful in my life. She was a great woman, and she will never be forgotten.
We have a video to follow this.
like to thank his friends and family for helping him get through high school.
Won't be wasted time. Always stay humble and kind. Oh, the door said please, said thank you. No steal, no cheat, no lie. I know you got mountains to climb. Always stay humble and kind. When the dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the credit. Always stay humble and kind. Don't expect a free ride from no one. Don't hold a grudge or a cheat, and here's why. Bitterness keeps you from flying. Always.
Are the video clips for Nicole Bouchier? Nicole Bouchier? Okay.
Thank you, Peter, and Peter Jr. I recall back at Father Mercury how excited your mom was and what a special day it was for her. And the last time I seen a lot of these people this summer was at we had the honor of naming the chess park with the Bougiers helping some other people. Across the street we had handed Jina her sign, and I guess I'll just tell you how I feel. And it's just a pleasure to be part of her celebration, and that's the way she lived. She didn't want nobody to feel bad for her. She made her life on helping other people out outside her own family, and she was a true champ to the end. And if anybody's seen her this summer, in her last month, 2 months, she was in the backyard surrounded by all her friends and family, and it was hard to believe that she knew her time was coming. But she didn't want nobody to feel bad for her, and I think that's exemplified through her life. There's two very important points in life, and I never got this out of a book. I got it a long time ago. Two very important points. You start with the time you were birthed and the time you die. But what really matters is what you done in between. And Jina done lots in between. She made a difference, and she's looking down. Heaven gains another angel. And when I think of Jina, I think of these five things we all should live by. Be kind, be humble, be yourself, give what you can give, and never waste a moment on an arsehole. And that's how they lived. Because that's exactly who you got to be. Give what you can give, and be kind and be humble. And I can tell you, as being a school board trustee and watching, Peter and many kids over the last 15 years walk into school with their mom and dad and walk out of their graduation, I've been privy to that for many occasions, and that's what life's all about. So in memory of Jina, I can only say that life's not about what you had, it's about what you gave. And today, the fancy cars, the fancy houses, the boats, the bikes, the quads, they don't mean nothing. But what it really means to Jina is looking around today and seeing just about every nationality there is in this nation, in this country, in this world. She touched so many people. That's how your true measurement in life is about. How many people come to celebrate your life after you're gone? And the saddest thing is, even guys like myself, you get to these celebrations of life and it's all you hear about the good things about people, And even me, when I die, there's going to be people say nice things. But, Pete and Pete Jr., the rest of your family, you got lots of friends to help you out. And just know that your mom, your wife, was an exceptional person. Cherish the moments, because you never know when it's our turn. And until then, just do what you can to make a difference. God bless you all.
May I have Mr. Wang from the Fort McMurray Chinese Canadian Cultural Society please come forward to say a few words?
Thank you, Reverend Junior Peter. I'm James Wang from Chinese Society, representing this society to say some words. Actually, I personally meet Jina was around 2 years ago. Our Chinese school started to organize a chess class, and remember that day, Sunday afternoon, when we and all the Chinese school teachers gathered together, waiting for her to introduce the chess class. Jina, that my first impression with a little red-haired lady, nice lady, beautiful smile, a sense of humor, and a gentle demeanor. She gave us a brief introduction of chess and talk about how to learn and play the chess for our kids, even for the adult of us. We don't know anything about that before. She brought a bunch of colorful handouts for chess and patiently explained all the details how to get kids involved in the chess play and make a new friend like this, like today. From then on, Jina participated many of the activities involved with Chinese society, also including the chess club, including that vivid chess teaching class in Chinese school in Holy Trinity, also chess presentations, also asked us to participate in the tournament in McTavish School, High School, and YMCA. Yeah, she played a very important role. Also, she participated our new Chinese New Year banquet. Yeah, give us encouragement. She has inspired many of our kids to attend that chess club, to learn chess, to participate in the friend-making situation. Even our adults learned some. At least I know where to go, how to move those things. But now I'm not a good player. Anyway, I know something now. Yes, she gave a commitment and energy and inspiration to us, to the society, to the chess club. She was not only cheerful in herself, but gave much cheerfulness to others, even when she was fighting with the disease, deadly disease. That is when we admire her. Throughout the past few years, I have always been impressed with her commitment, her passion, her enthusiasm to the community, to the kids, and also the people. Ladies and gentlemen, my heart feels empty because we cannot see her around the earth anymore. But when we open our eyes, we see all that she has left. We can see the chess flowers blossom, and that Jina seeded, planted, watered all those flowers. Now it's more beautiful, and overall lot of blossom now. That around her, around the society, around overall Fort McMurray. We can also see more smile because she lived her life with cheers, with happiness, and with inspiration to this community, club, and Chinese society. We improved our life also in Fort McMurray overall. Now we can say we are happy for tomorrow because of Gina was once with us yesterday. Be strong, Peter and Junior Peter. Thank you.
Would someone from the Eastern Star like to come and speak, please?
You want to go first? Okay. Thank you. Gina was a valid member of Fort McMurray Chapter number 137, Order of the Eastern Star. She served our chapter as worthy matron and was also given the honor of being a grand representative from Alberta. Gina once shared with me that the way she memorized her speeches was to translate it into her native tongue and then translate it all back into English. That was a huge undertaking for her. Gina was always there to help, no matter what was asked of her in the chapter. We call each other sisters and brothers, and I am proud to say that Gina was my sister and my friend, and we will all miss her very much. As you danced in your light of joy, love lifted you. As you brushed against this world so gently, you also lifted us. Farewell, Sister Gina.
It broke our hearts to lose you, but you did not go alone. A part of us went with you the day God took you home. If tears could build a stairway and heartaches make a lane, we'd walk our way to heaven and bring you home again. In life we loved you dearly, in death we love you still. In our hearts you hold a place no one could ever fill. And Gina, when it's my time, I'm coming to you with the Scrabble board.
Thank you so much. Would everyone at the back be so kind as to stay quieter when other people are speaking, just to be respectful, please? Okay, could we please have Reverend Dane Neufeld come up to say a few words?
Well, good evening. I'll just say a few words on behalf of our church, All Saints Anglican Church downtown. The Byrne family have been active in the community for many years. They've always sat in the front pew, which most Anglicans are afraid of doing, but they always did it, and very much something that we have come to value, their commitment and involvement in our community. I think it was this past spring that Gina had mentioned to me and to Peter Ellis, our musician, that she wanted to play the flute in church. She had played the flute for many years, but had not played for some time. And so she wanted to play a duet with Peter, and so they started practicing. And I think it had been some time, so it was a bit difficult for her. I think I heard the first practice, and I wasn't totally sure how it would go, but over the weeks she got better and better, and the Sunday that she played, I think, is something that we'll always remember, those who were there. It was quite beautiful, and especially now it's something that we will treasure, I think, forever. And so we're very grateful for that gift to all of us, and to Gina and all that she brought us. Peter, I'll just say a quick thing about Peter. He's got a wonderful heart and strong faith, and I think that those things are going to carry you through this. And Johnny, I see a lot of your mother in you, and that strength and vigor and intelligence, and those things you'll have with you forever. So bless you guys, and God bless Gina.
One of the McGraths came to speak. Would the other one please come up? I had Steve McGrath and Keith McGrath, so I suppose it's Steve McGrath coming up to say a few words.
I have a letter from Brian and Margot Zarker from El Granada, California, dated October 14th, 2018. Dear Peter and Johnny, we are so very, very sad to hear the news about your beautiful Jina. She was exceptional. She was an exceptional woman in so many ways, and one of those larger-than-life characters that you would expect to be around this world forever. And now it is terrible to know that she was taken away from you by such a devastating disease. Please accept our deepest sympathies for your terrible loss. We became friends with you and Jina during the Muskeg River Project in 2000 to 2002. We had contracted Snow White Productions to make the project videos for our safety celebrations. While you were a very confident professional with the technical aspects of filmmaking, Jina was a true artist that could make all the oil sands processing plants look like a magnificent and beautiful human endeavor, and make a bunch of construction workers feel like heroes. She had a very special talent that would have been well suited to the big time in Hollywood. Our professional relationship turned into friendship, and you were kind enough to invite us over, along with a friend Emilio, to your house several times for dinners, for grilling steaks and preparing Caesar salads and other delicious foods. One of our favorite memories of Jina was at one of these dinners when Johnny was about 2 or 3 years old, a long time ago, and Gina's mother was visiting from Bulgaria. We had clearly imbibed freely, and it was quite late. Johnny got out of bed and wanted to dance with Tulu Bega's Mambo No. 5. Yeah. We somehow ended up with dancing, all of us, in a conga line around the house, and little Johnny was in the lead, followed by Jina and her mother in a bathrobe, and the rest of us following along. Jina was laughing continuously in her wonderful big laugh with the whole ridiculous scene. I'm sure she would have wished she could have filmed it. We are not able to attend her joyful celebration of life next weekend, but we are pleased to be able to watch it via the internet. Please send us instructions as we will need. May both of you find peace in knowing how fortunate you were to have this wonderful lady in your life. May God bless you, and God bless the wonderful Jina Burns. Our love to both of you.
I'm not sure where the feedback's coming from, but anyway, well, according to the pamphlet, there's no other speakers listed. Would anyone else like to come up, please, and say a few words? Anyone, please? We have the video, sound, and live streaming. Yes, or which video? Oh. We have a series of video clips to play next, ladies and gentlemen. If anyone really wants to come up and speak after that, please feel free to come up to the microphone. Okay, we'll wait till the lights go down and we'll start the show. Okay.
Gina Byrne was an astounding woman. She worked with cameras, angle, and viewpoints, shooting video and capturing images for a living. And today, she is in focus. Her life is in our lens. And we look at her in wonder. She was colorful for sure, one of a kind, and she made a difference. I say this with conviction. I'm sure each and every one of you can still remember your very first encounter with Gina. Thinking of her definitely brings a smile to my face. She laughed a lot and certainly found something positive. Even when her plans were toppled into turmoil, she held fast and always prevailed and endured. Gina was candid and to the point. She taught us much about life, how time with friends and loved ones is so very precious and valuable, how to seize the moment. How not to take no for an answer, and how to set goals and accomplish what others dare not dream of. One desire of her was to build a towering rook or a castle in the chess park. The Fort McMurray Chess Club will still endeavour to set this ambitious plan in motion. All the inspiring words spoken here today, all the tributes and Peter's lively video aspire to capture the essence of Gina's enduring spirit. But alas, that is a monumental task. For how could one ever capture so many facets of such a dynamic and full life? So, we will remember Gina. She was vibrant, strong, proud, and a million things all at once. There's a saying, life is like a camera. Focus on what's important, capture the good times, and if things don't work out, just take another shot. I found this metaphor to be very meaningful. After all, those were the kinds of things that Gina would have done. We are so blessed to have known her. Thank you.
Our family arrived in Fort McMurray in 2001, and one of the first people we met here was Gina and Peter. We got to be really close friends and spent lots of time together. Gina was the most passionate and the strongest person I ever met. For years we spent time, every Christmas we were together, and like I didn't have someone more close to me as Gina and her family. And there was no time that Gina is not ready to help or have fun or invite me for a walk or make me play chess or Gina had energy for everything. And yeah, I didn't have sister in Fort McMurray, but I did have a Gina.
As a child, Gina always dealt with my temper tantrums in their house with a smile and humor on her face, and she managed to even put a smile on my face when no one else could. And as I grew older, I started a fundraising campaign for Red Cross, and Gina was my biggest supporter in that. she nominated me for the YMCA Peace Medal, and at the ceremony she even surprised me by bringing in Al Hancock, a guest speaker. And without her, that whole initiative that I had really wouldn't be as successful as it was, and I really wouldn't be the same person as I am today without her support. When Jina put her mind to something, she got it done no matter what, and when someone else put their mind to something, she empowered them to do that as well. And everything she did it with love, and we loved her back a lot, and we'll miss her.
I only met Jina last year, and it seems like I've known her for a very long time. I found Jina to be very approachable, amiable, inspirational person. She's done a lot in the short time that I've known her. I've seen what she's done. She's left something behind that our kids can benefit from, something that will teach them to be better persons, better decision making, better planning. I mean, what she's done is something that will make her live on forever. We'll miss her, she'll surely be missed. Rest in peace, Jina.
Hello everyone. I have known Jina since I was 5. Ever since I met her, she has been a constant, unrelenting force of change, a trailblazer by which everyone has grown in our community. We have all gained so much from her. She was an excellent chess player, and her passion for the game rubbed off on everyone. The second one of us started to lose interest, she would be there to pick it back up for us, and she would always be a driving force in our community. She has an amazing legacy, and we all miss her, but we all know that we will continue doing the work that she set in motion.
Jina was a kind-hearted chess teacher. May her soul rest in peace.
Jina was a great chess teacher, and not only that, she was a great woman who inspired all of us. I hope her soul rests in peace.
Jina was a wonderful person. She helped a lot of kids in Fort McMurray to learn chess and helped them to be mentally strong. Jina was full of life, always smiling, a twinkle in her eye. I myself and everyone here loved and always will cherish the wonderful times we all had with Jina. The laughter, the jokes, the hugs, the twinkle in her eyes. Jina had an awesome sense of humor. We will all miss you. You will always be in our heart and our minds. Thank God for gift of memories, forever and ever. Amen. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to talk about Jina.
I first met Jina around 2 or 3 years ago, and she's probably the most passionate person that I've ever met. She just really makes the people around her happy, and she always pushed everyone in the chess club to do their best. And she's left a really remarkable legacy in our town, and I hope this chess club will forever stand. And yeah, we really miss Jina.
Jina was a very nice and kind woman. She was a very good chess teacher. She taught me a lot. We're all really going to miss her. May she rest in peace. Gina was a very nice and kind woman. She is very approachable and I learned a lot from her. We are very, very sad that she passed away. May she please rest in peace.
Hi, my name is Ray, and how to spell it is R-A-Y. Gina gave me free chess lessons at her home, and she made the chess club so everybody can play and have fun. I'm sad that Gina passed away. That's it.
Hello, my name is Manish, and today I will be talking about Gina. I am from Calgary, but Fort McMurray is my hometown, where I learned chess and met Gina. When I was 4 years old, I would pick up my brother from the chess club with my mom. After the tournament, Gina would be giving the medals to the winning kids, and I would cry because I can't get them. And then after a couple minutes of the tournament, Gina would come and ask my mom, "Why is he crying?" And then my mom said, "Because everybody else got a medal and he's the only one that didn't get a medal." And then Gina would come and say to me, "Manish, if you want the medal, you have to earn it. Do you want to play chess? Are you interested?" And I said yes. Gina will motivate every single kid. She puts all her effort on her students, and she will never give up. Gina will always be with us in the form of chess. We will always remember Gina, and she will never be forgotten.
Would anyone else like to come up to speak? Anyone? Well, I now think it would be wise to have a minute of silence and we can all reflect and remember Gina. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And the Byrne family wishes to thank the following people for assisting us with organizing this event: Ecole Dickinsfield School, Harvey Tulk, Magda Mare, Sebanda, myself, Miles Byrne, Order of the Eastern Star, Steve McGrath, St. Crude Canada, Tim Hortons, all the wonderful volunteers who donated their food, time, and expertise. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming this evening. Oh, yes. Okay. My brother Peter would like to speak.
This being a celebration of life and a happy occasion, I encourage people to share memories, finish up all the food, and leave with a light heart, because this is what she wanted. Oh, we forgot all about you. You should have reminded me.
Will you turn this on?
Certainly. This is the, are you Nicole?
No.
Can you turn this on?
Terribly sorry. Mic 3, please.
Hi, my name is Galina. I am Gina's Russian friend. I know Gina for a little bit over a year. And Gina spoke pretty good Russian. She used to write me messages on a cell phone in Russian. And I know that Gina's sister and I shared the same name. So she said, oh, your name is Galia, my sister's name is Galia, we'll call you Galushka. So every time I call her, she will answer the phone and say, hi, Galushka, how are you? And when Gina joined a Ukrainian dance, I was preparing to sing at an Ukrainian event, and I didn't. And she asked me, what the hell, why didn't you sing? And I said, well, maybe next time. And since then, she would remind me from time to time, when are you going to sing? When I'm going to hear you singing? And I actually prepared a song, which I'm going to sing tonight. And I wanted to sing that song on her birthday party. But the date was suddenly changed and I could not attend. And I hope that this is a song is Waltz, and I hope that Gina would dance with Peter on her party, and I'm pretty sure if Gina was here, she would definitely dance. So I promised to sing for her, and today I'm gonna keep my promise. This is a Russian song, it's called Eyes, Those Eyes in Front of Me. This is a love song. So those eyes in front of me, they're tea color. Those eyes in front of me, oh, what is it? And the fate brought us together, and I have only one thing to ask you again and again. Please do not turn your eyes away. Please.
Эти глаза напротив калейдоскопа огней. Эти глаза напротив ярче и все светлей. Эти глаза напротив чайного цвета. Эти глаза напротив, что это, что это? Пусть я впадаю, пусть сентиментальность и грусть, воли моей супротив, эти глаза напротив. Вот и свела судьба, вот и свела судьба, вот и свела судьба нас. Только не подведи, только не подведи, только не отведи глаз. Эти глаза напротив, пусть пробегут года. Эти глаза напротив, сразу и навсегда. Эти глаза напротив, и больше нет разлук. Эти глаза напротив, мой молчаливый друг. Пусть я впадаю, пусть сентиментальность и грусть, воли моей супротив, эти глаза напротив. Вот и свела судьба, вот и свела судьба, вот и свела судьба нас. Только не подведи, только не подведи, только не отведи глаз. Пусть я не знаю, пусть радость найду или грусть, мой нетный мотив, эти глаза напротив. Вот и свела судьба, вот и свела судьба, вот и свела судьба нас. Только не подведи, только не подведи, только не отведи глаз. Вот и свела судьба, вот и свела судьба, вот и свела судьба нас. Только не подведи, только не подведи, только не отведи глаз. Спасибо. Thank you.
Thank you, Galina. Gina, oh, certainly. What? Yes.
Piano.
Oh, piano. Who's playing piano now?
Danielle.
Oh, where's the...
Which is this portable one?
Yeah, that's portable. Danielle, would you please come out to play the piano? Oh, Danielka. Okay.
This is a very fine piano player. I've known him since he was only this big.
Please stay up there. We're having Theodore's coming out to play us a number. Come on, Theodore. Come on now. Oh. Brave young man. Watch your step. Any other piano players coming up? Anybody else?
Okay, we've got Sean on deck again.
Anybody else up for playing the piano, saying a few words, dances, songs, anything, ladies and gentlemen? Anyone? All right, well.
Okay, well, tomorrow at 2 o'clock, we are having an Anglican ceremony of spreading. It's quite brief. We're spreading Gina's ashes on the chess park, and you're all welcome to attend. So this will be 2 o'clock, Gina Byrne, Chess Park, spreading of the ashes. Thank you all for coming.
I'll give that to your grandma. Helen, come here. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
I was going to say something, but I couldn't.
Too sad? Yeah. Well, I could have read it for you. I'm looking at you, I'm concerned. Well, you got to go out and down the hall. Would you like some tissue?
I gotta go think that late.
你好，以前我